Hello world, it's your favorite entrepreneur, Chad Entrepreneur Thompson, and I'm coming live today to show you guys a quick napkin presentation on what I believe is going to be an industry dominant company called Vacation. The first reason on my facts of why I believe this is going to be one of the best companies for regular people to get involved in and make extreme income is because of the price point versus overhead. See, with a price point as low as $150, you can't even get a pair of Jordans with $150. So for less than the price of a pair of Jordans, you can actually start a business. And that just means a lot to me because when you're thinking about the millennium age in 2015, there's not going to be a lot of people who can afford to pay $400, $500. I know there's some companies out there who's even charging people $1,300 to join. I just so happen to believe them as the millennium age takes over, this is the price point that's going to be able to duplicate a whole lot faster. Not to mention overhead. See, in this company, the overhead is just $60 a month. And once you refer 6 to 12 people in your business, the overhead is free now. So now you're talking about running a business with no overhead. And the reason why you're going to be able to retain a lot more people in your business is because for 8 quarters a day, they're going to be able to have their monthly fee, guys. 8 quarters. Who do you know who could find 8 quarters every day to run a business that can possibly retire them? That makes sense, guys. And not to mention the value that you get. The value that you get for becoming a travel agent is amazing because we have the same system Priceline has. So just imagine owning your own Priceline, similar, right? And your own Ticketmaster. Because guys, we can even get people tickets to basketball games. I'm going to put master. Basketball games, World Cup. You want to go to Disney World? We could do anything you need. You just book your travel or your entertainment through us. We get paid, and we can show you how to get paid as well. Now, this means a lot when you're talking about a product that's sexy, guys, because travel is sexy. And the reason why I believe this is going to change the network marketing game forever is because let's just think about products, for example. Let's just think about products. See, when you're pitching a product, whether you're helping somebody lose 5 pounds in 5 days or you're going on a challenge, you know, when people have to get products in their body, the first thing they're going to do is research the product. They don't want just anything in their body, which causes skepticism. Or let's say, for example, you say, hey, I can help you save money on whatever you're buying, right? Well, first, that's going to create skepticism first, like how can you? Which causes people to not be able to duplicate as fast. One, because your price point might be too high. Not to mention you're not going to be able to retain a lot of people because your overhead is too high, right? And then the product forces some people to be salesmen. This right here, travel, allows people to remain in their element. And with an overhead so low, it doesn't change their spending habits. You know, some people has to cancel date night because they're having to reinvest in their business to requalify every month. You know, so it's changing your life. This right here is so simple, anybody can do it. So let's dive into the comp plan. So, another key thing that I love this industry and I love this concept, this comp plan, is because for instant gratification. Some people want to get in this business and want to know, how do I make my money back? They don't want no fluff. They don't want to know it. How can I make my money back? Well, in this comp plan, you can simply tell them with 3 referrals and your third and beyond, you're making $70 commission. You've made your money back plus profit with just 3 referrals. And that makes sense, guys. So you're making $50 up front for everybody who comes in your business. And on your third and beyond, you're making $70. So just imagine you share this business with 10 individuals. You have a quick meeting like we're having, right? A napkin presentation. 10 people get started. What's 10 times 70? That's $700, guys. Not to mention, we're going to go over the third concept we get paid, because this is direct commission. Up front, in your pocket the next week, right? So now let's talk about check matches, which is crazy, guys. Let me tell you why. Because let's just imagine, and this is the only company that's doing it, right? You sign up 10 individuals. You get 100% check match on those 10 people. Well, what if those 10 people make $1,000 this month? That means you have $1,000 from 10 people. Now you make $10,000 a month off of 10 signups. That's absolutely amazing. So the 100% check match also eliminates breakage. Because if you sign up A in this business, B, and C, it doesn't matter how successful they become, you can still work with that person. In some comp plans, when some people reach your level, you don't get paid for them no longer. Well, how about in this comp plan, you get paid to infinity? And that's powerful, guys, because that causes a culture of keep helping people. Not, hey, you got to get it on your own, if that makes sense, right? So that's another way we get paid, which is 100% check matches, 150% check matches. Now I'm just going to talk about the matrix real quick. You know, because what about those people who can't recruit? They just want to book travel, but they still want a big business. So this system is in place for everybody's overhead to be eliminated. So you got A, B, and C in the business. Now this is called a 3x7 matrix, very quickly. You can only have 3 people on your front line and it goes 7 levels down, right? 7 levels down. So when I partner up for 150, anybody can afford that, right? And I got D ready to go in this business. Well, let's say A already has his first business partner, right? A made $50, his first business partner. So, but I still have D ready to go in this business. So the matrix goes from the left to the right to automatically make sure the whole team eats off of one person's efforts. That's amazing, guys. So since A has his first person, D goes to B. And since I personally sponsored D, I get 100% match, which means if D makes $10,000 a month, I make $10,000 a month. How does B benefit? Because B didn't even sign this person up. Well, guess what, guys? As D grows and builds his business to 100 people strong, 50 people strong, 20 people strong, B benefits residually every time these people pay their monthly fee. And ask yourself this, why would someone quit, especially if their monthly fee is eliminated? So now they get to travel the world for free. And even if they're not as lucky as traveling the world for free, who can find 8 quarters every month or every day, right, to cover your business? So with that being said, guys, this was just a peek video to let you know that it's a lot of opportunity for new people to get started. And I would love to see you on the other side. So keep looking at the videos, educate yourself, because we're just getting started and we have the best thing since sliced bread. I'll see you at the top or from the top. God bless.